Due to Halloween being on Wednesday, I totally missed doing this week, so I'm going to make up for it now. The stats leaders for week 4, which means that next Wednesday it'll be the stats leaders for week 5. It should be every Wednesday. I apologize for this being late. The scoring leaders right now, it's an interesting mix, really, honestly. At the top, Rantanen, 5 goals, 16 assists, Colorado Avalanche. Pittsburgh, Evgeny Malkin, 7 goals, 13 assists. Patrice Bergeron, 7 goals, 12 assists. Connor McDavid, 7 goals, 12 assists. And there's Kane with 11 goals and 7 assists. And, of course, McKinnon has 9 goals and 9 assists for Colorado as well, so 18 points for him. Rocket Richard race right now is interesting in that Landeskog, Kane, and Pasternak are tied with 11 goals. Ovechkin and Forsberg with 10. Matthews has 10. We know Matthews is going to be out for a minimum of a month. But it's interesting to look at these 5 because there's Ovechkin in there again. And Alex Ovechkin, who we keep talking about, he's not going to pass Gretzky because, he'd have to score this many goals this many seasons. And I look at the totals that people project, and I honestly think they're being conservative. There's no reason Ovechkin can't score 50 this year. And then does anybody want to bet against him scoring 50 next year? He just scores goals. It's what he does. Defenseman, scoring leaders from the blue line. Morgan Rielly of Toronto is still leading, 4 goals and 12 assists for him. There's a 2-way tie with 3 goals and 12 assists between Brent Burns, expected to be there, and Shabbat of Ottawa, not expected to be there. John Carlson of Washington, 5 goals, 9 assists for him. Our Mark Giordano has 2 goals and 12 assists for the Calgary Flames. So very, very solid start for Giordano, and Carlson's getting it done again on the score sheet. Shots on goal are interesting because Dougie Hamilton has 52 shots to lead the league from the blue line. And he is, of course, a guy with 2 goals. Giordano, again, this is shots by defensemen, 46. Rielly with 40. Clefbaum, 39. And Carlson of San Jose is getting his chances with 38. So he doesn't have a goal yet, but he has 38 shots on net. Clefbaum doesn't have a goal yet either to go with those 39 shots. Of course, Rielly has the 4, and Giordano has 2. So, shots on goal by defenseman. Hamilton leads the way, and now he has a goal. So, at least he has the 2 goals to go with the fact that he has the most shots by defenseman. Save percentage. So, moving from defenseman, this is forwards, defenseman, and goaltenders. Save percentage. Halak leads the way. Boston Bruins, 947. Not bad. Pretty respectable, I would say. Pekka Rinne's next up of Nashville with a 940 save percentage. Then David Riddick of Calgary with a 939. And Flames fans are rightfully excited about his start to the season. Followed by Dubnyk at 937. And then Varlamov and Gibson at 936. It's interesting how these gaudy point totals start to come down as we get into November. But what's weird is that some of these goaltenders have had amazing starts. Their numbers start coming down too. So everything sort of evens out over a long enough period of time in the NHL. Shots against. So which goaltender's facing the most shots? Anderson of Ottawa has 420 shots against. He's ahead of John Gibson and has 408. So if you felt like Craig Anderson's getting shelled, you're right. Next up, Henrik Lundqvist, 337. Then Howard at 330. And Connor Hellebuck, 328 for him. So kind of a rough start. If you're Gibson or Anderson with shots against, they're way ahead of the competition. You would expect Freddie Anderson to be on the board. He is not. Power plays. The Washington Capitals have the number 1 rated power play with 36.1%, followed by Winnipeg at 31.7%, and then Toronto at 30.6%. So I would expect that to continue to drop in the absence of Austin Matthews. It's just the way it works. Penalty kill. Tampa Bay, 93.3%. Arizona, 90.6%. Who had Arizona as having one of the best penalty kills in the league this year? Me neither. And Colorado, 87.5%. So there's your league leaders for week 4. And I apologize that it is late being posted. I realized that this morning. I thought, I didn't do the stat leaders. Oh, that sucks. Because again, we want to take a look week to week and see how things change. And it really looks to me like, it's wide open. This Rocket Richard race is wide open. There's a lot of guys with 9 goals too. So any number of people you could name that could win it, same as the Art Ross, and you could very well be right. It is a very wide open season. And the standings overall, I think those are going to be pretty close for most of the year as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.